All right, Oscar. So, what is this video that you sent me? Can you preface this? Cause whoa, slow down. Cause I haven't seen it, and you told me to look it up, and I didn't look it up. But does it matter?
That you didn't look it up? It ain't gonna matter that you didn't look it up. You're smart enough. It'll make sense as soon as you start watching.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say my reactions for the video.
Can you?
A black lady get killed by a white man.
Oh yeah, that's always gonna go. Yeah, that's always going. All right. Once
Look, sorry. I know that wasn't a good preference, but
how many ads does this thing have?
I don't know.
That's all I want to know. How many ads?
It's a lot of ads.
This is like the third ad that we just sat through.
It's the same ad too, I think.
Yeah.
Creamy oat milk, delicious.
Oh, okay.
All right, you need to refresh the page.
Refresh the page. This is nuts.
I don't even know what that is. It says live though. I don't even know.
This is nuts.
All right. Damn, another ad.
Another goddamn ad.
That's another ad, y'all.
We just gonna start.
We could just gonna start putting ads on ours.
We need to.
You're gonna watch a whole video. It's gonna be nothing but ads.
Now we gonna restart this.
What?
This video.
Oh yeah.
Once we get it, I can pause it.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. All right.
So Oscar sent me this video. He told me to watch it, do some research on it. I didn't. Now we here.
We here. Now we here.
But I guess I don't need to watch it.
You don't need to research it.
Okay.
You'll get enough from it.
I get enough?
Yeah, unmute it.
Yeah, I know. Here we go. Let's get straight to it. Can you preface it a little bit? Like maybe
basically it's like a Uber delivery scam.
Uber delivery scam.
Like you could call Uber and schedule pickups to have something delivered to you.
Yeah.
So it's a scam, and someone lost their life because of it.
That have horrified the country. The Ohio homeowner pointing his gun at a 61-year-old Uber driver who was simply there, authorities say, to pick up a package. Investigators say the homeowner had been duped by scammers who called him, and he thought the driver was in on it. But she had no idea what she was walking into. Tonight, the new and difficult images of what played out after he shot.
Oh, that's a body bag over there.
81-year-old William Brock seen moments after he shot 61-year-old Lolitha Hall, telling Clark County deputies he had received a call from someone.
Why you got all that blood on him?
$1,000 for bail money for a relative of his. It was a scam.
I've been on this phone for a couple hours with this guy trying to say he had a nephew in jail that had a wreck in Charleston and just kept hanging on and needing bond money, and this woman was supposed to.
Authorities believe the same scammers targeted the Uber driver through the app, hiring her to pick up a package from Brock's home without telling her what they told him. That unsuspecting Uber driver was instead confronted at gunpoint. She attempts to get in her car to get to safety, but the homeowner prevents her from leaving, shooting her 3 times, then calling 911. She died from her injuries. In this newly released video tonight, you can hear a man believed to be the scammer calling the home again, right while investigators were there.
May I ask who I'm talking to?
Yes, this is the officer speaking.
Okay, what officer?
Yes.
No, I need to know what officer, sir.
What?
You're going to be in trouble.
Okay. Let me ask you this. The female you sent over here, you know who she is?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, she's been in an accident. And this is actually an officer. It's Detective Cruz with the Clark County Sheriff's Office.
And during that exchange, the alleged scammer agreed to meet with authorities, but never showed up. They
like
have
he
not
didn't show up.
Yeah, let me meet with
Brock,
you.
who's been charged with murder, has pleaded not guilty.
He pleaded not
Alex Perez,
guilty.
ABC News, St. Louis.
He about to get off. He's about to get off. Depending on what state they are in, he is about to get off.
We should look that up to see if he did get off. I don't know, because he posted bail, so he got out.
Yeah. Of course he's gonna post bill. South Charleston, Ohio. But in the meantime, in between time, I'll give my opinion. You probably looked that up. Wow,
Bro,
that was not what I was expecting to see.
that's why I was like,
here.
bro, crazy.
It's not what I was expecting to see or hear. That's crazy, bro. Somebody lost their life over something that they didn't even know
What's going on?
was going on. And then somebody ended up shooting someone that didn't know either. And I bet if this was anybody younger than that woman, rest her soul, I think they would have got away. It was an old dude. I think I'd have grabbed a gun out of his hand, knocked him out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, the problem I had with him, he shot her 3 times, then called the police. He could have shot her once, had her like incapacitated,
Right.
and called the police. This person is trying to scam me. They're incapacitated. Come arrest them. But he killed her. He's like,
he knew he was going.
he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Like shot 2 and 3 is premeditated. Shot 1 was premeditated because the way
I don't know. 'Cause
you see how he chased her around the car though.
Yeah, but depending on what she tried to do, because we don't know, there was no footage on what she did. I'm not
She's backing up the whole
I'm
time.
not victim blaming. That's not what I'm
Right.
trying to do. What I'm saying that is she could have tried to get away. She could have gotten in her car. He probably could have thought that she was going to get something as well. Because in his mind, you got to remember, he's being scammed too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
But-
not justifying any of this, but I'm just trying to put
You're trying to look at it objectively.
objectively. Yes, exactly. Yeah, like, God damn. Could
But-
he have went about it differently? Yeah.
It's different if she had been able-bodied. She wasn't even able-bodied. The way she's backing up, he cutting her off and all that.
But he don't see it like that either because he an old, unable-bodied type of nigga, too.
He was more able-bodied than her.
Yeah, he was able to hold that damn gun.
Well, you saw how he was moving.
Right,
he was
right.
moving like he could move. Like she could barely walk up to the door.
Right.
So the bigger issue I had, like even if she was a part of the scam, after he shot her the first time and incapacitated her, like he shot her, you know she's going down.
Yeah.
She ain't staying up after the first shot. She's not eating no bullets.
Yeah,
That's when you call the police, not after you shoot her 2 more times.
I agree, 100%.
Like I think that was the issue that I took with like.
Yeah. God damn.
Like I don't think anyone should ever have to get shot. But like you were saying,
you trespass on my yard and I feel threatened, I'm putting you down.
right. But are you gonna shoot him the first time,
I'm
incapacitate
shooting
him?
how many times I need to because on a Glock you could.
So I guess what I'm saying though, if you shoot them and they down and they're no longer a threat, that's when you stop shooting. In my mind,
I guess not in this. I'm off this situation.
Okay.
If you come to my house and I feel threatened, and you are doing whatever you trying to do, as long as you don't turn around and I shoot you in your back. Look. Because I ain't got no Ring camera. So it's just my story. It's just my story.
well, I can't do that because I got cameras at my house.
Right. So it's one of those you just better hope that God is on your side when you come to my house. If and I don't welcome that energy at all. But I gotta defend mine. Oh, another Cybertruck. This is the second time. But anyways, squirrel head ass. But yeah, nah. Rest in peace to that lady because she didn't deserve that. And I feel like scammers, this is what happens when you put other people into your scam unknowingly, unwillingly. This is what happens.
But they probably don't care.
They don't. They should.
Which is even crazier.
They should.
Because if it was their mom, sister,
Granddad, father,
right,
cousin,
how would they feel?
Right. And you got this innocent woman lost her life, and now this innocent, and I'll say innocent man before the
second shot.
Yeah, but I'll say before the shooting.
Yeah,
he
definitely
was
before.
He was
the
an
shooting.
innocent man minding his own business.
Right.
He didn't deserve to get scammed. He got fed up. Innocent. You brought in another party, an innocent woman coming to supposedly do her job, the job that she thinks that she's doing to make some money. Now she's put in the bind. and now you got two innocent people in an altercation. One innocent person loses their life. The other one has to fight for the rest of his.
What also sounds interesting with the scammer, it sounds like they were able to kind of hack the Uber app to pick who they wanted to send over there. So do you think Uber has some liability in this?
That's a tough question. Does Uber have liability in it? I'm going to say no.
Okay.
But because they're a corporation, of course, people are going to, some people might try to put this on Uber.
I'm going to have to take the opposite stance.
Okay, tell me why.
They got an app. Now, if these people were able to target her, like go through all the profiles and say, I'm picking that person because of whatever, then they have liability. They need to have better security policies in place.
I thought Uber people accepted the jobs.
They do, but my thing is, if they're targeting the person,
right,
maybe they were able to send the job only to her, and it didn't pop up on 5 different people's queues.
Right.
And she was the first one to accept. Maybe it only went to hers.
God damn, that's deep.
Well,
that's deep.
If it was like that, and the scammer was like that, then yeah, Uber has some liability in my mind because they need to have better
protection,
cybersecurity in place for their application.
Right. Yeah, I see where you're thinking from.
Yeah, but I don't know how deep. I don't know if that's the case. But if that is the case, then yeah, they have some liability. Now, if it was their app just doing what it's supposed to do,
and they just so happen to benefit off of what the app's supposed to do,
then they don't have liability in this situation. But if they don't, I think if moving forward,
is that almost like somebody getting shot in the club? Does the club have liability over somebody getting shot?
That's
not on the inside, because I believe on the inside it's their fault because they should have had.
On the outside.
Talking about like everybody's leaving the club and in the vicinity of the club letting out.
So that part's kind of tough, right? I think if they're off the club's property, then maybe not.
Got it.
But in this situation, she was being employed by Uber at that time.
Yeah.
So typically, from my experience, and I don't have a lot of experience in this, but the duty of care for a corporation, for an employee, like if she's like, even if she's a contractor, there's still a level of care that the
people supposed to have for them.
Yeah, so it's tough. Like it really depends. Now, if the app was just doing what it was supposed to do, and this happened, then maybe Uber needs to look at write a better algorithm.
More security measures.
Yeah, maybe write a better algorithm to like match stuff or hey, what is this package that's being picked up? Why is it being, just like more detail behind it. Or even have the Uber app doing like some automation where it calls the person where the package is being picked up from. So someone orders the package to be picked up from a location. Uber gets the information of the location.
They contact the person and say, so-and-so is coming to pick this package up from you.
Is this a valid pickup? Do you know the person who sent this person, this, that, and the other? So like, and I don't.
Then they should notify who was actually coming to get it. So when the person shows up at the door, it's not like, who's this random stranger? It's, I see on the app that it's Tristan coming to, I don't know, random name, Tristan coming to get the package off the door. Okay, all right, cool. And then you say, and then you can verify with that person, like, what's your name or code number? You got a code number for the delivery? Oh, the code number is da-da-da-da. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
Yeah, like I don't know, but this is tough though, because like
that's $1 million idea we just gave out.
Maybe.
But anyways, go ahead.
But I think stuff like this is tough though, because
what do you say to the people who are going to make this about race?
What do I say to them?
Yeah, because
I partly agree.
Why?
If that had been an old white lady that walked up there, would he have done stuff exactly the same?
I don't know.
I mean, no one knows, right? No one
I
knows.
don't know.
But so I'll frame it like this then. If that had been an old white lady that walked up and he just called the police instead of shooting her, then yes, it is about race. Now, if it had been an old white lady and he shot that old white lady 3 times, just like he did the old black lady, then it's not about race. If his behavior would have been the same no matter who showed up at the door, then it's not about race. I don't think it would have been.
There's no evidence that we can.
There's none. I'm just going off a feeling.
Got you.
But
And that's how they got you voting for Biden.
who said I was voting for Biden?
The black people, not you exactly. We already had that conversation.
Yeah, I might vote for myself.
Yeah, Kanye, Oscar Marita.
Yeah,
On the ballot.
Oscar Maria the fourth write-in, 24.
But I'm gonna say to the people that think this is about it, I'm gonna say I don't think it's about race.
There's nothing to prove that it's about race.
You right, touche.
There's nothing to prove it. So we don't know. We don't have enough information to make that assumption. That's why I said if the same thing happened and the same man shot an old white lady 3 times, then we know for sure it wasn't about race.
What you think his verdict's gonna be?
I think he's gonna get off.
I think he's gonna get off, but I hope he's guilty.
I hope they find him guilty.
I hope they find him guilty. The simple reason I hope they find him guilty is because she screamed
Help. Multiple times.
So she obviously wasn't a threat at this point in time. She's backing away. She's screaming help, and you're chasing her over a package. You're not
that you didn't even give her.
That you didn't even give her. One,
right?
And you're not in harm's way. She's
right.
Not threatening.
So that's the first reason why I hope he gets found guilty.
I hope he gets found guilty as shit.
The second and third reason,
5 years of life on Earth in jail.
The second and third reason are bullets 2 and 3.
Yeah,
because like
I'll go back. I don't think I said I agree with that, but I'll say that I agree with that as well.
Well, because like after the first bullet, she's screaming help, so we know she's not a threat. But even if you just want to be sure that you keep her there until the police get there and you shoot her 1 time.
Right. Because she probably fell after the first one.
She definitely fell.
Yeah, she couldn't.
There was no way she was going to eat no bullet and still be able to move.
Right.
She could barely move.
Right there in the video.
Right. So like, like you were trying to kill her at that point. You weren't trying to like keep her there for the police.
Right.
You had intent to kill.
Right. 2nd degree.
Yeah. So like, I hope he gets found guilty because it's just. Me too. You can't. You shouldn't be able to do stuff like that.
Yeah, and get away with it at least.
Right.
Right. So I'm with you 100% on that. I hope he's guilty. I hope that they lock his ass up, and I hope that he spends the rest of his whatever time he has on his earth life behind bars.
I hope he's 81. Yeah. I hope he lives another 30 years in jail.
Miserable. Miserable.
Yeah. And I don't say something like that lightly, but in this particular situation,
it's a lot of stuff that I want to say.
You gonna pass on?
I don't want to say it on air.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just pass on it. But like I said, I just hope he spends the rest of his little time that he has left.
Whatever time he has left.
Yeah. Let's see. We're gonna look it up too.
I tried. I only found. I think it was the article I sent you. Oh no, something similar. But yeah,
Oh, this just happened.
Oh yeah, this is recent.
Oh, this just
This is recent, maybe a month or 2 ago.
Charged with murdering Uber driver after.
Well, so when I saw it on Instagram, and at first I thought like, oh, maybe this is something fake or something.
Right.
And then I Googled it, and I was like, wow, this happened.
Yeah.
That's what blew me away. Like, this is real.
Yeah. Yeah, he did plead not guilty, son of a gun.
Yeah. Let me look at the news, see if there's any update. 1 week ago. Additional charges of a man in killing a Uber driver he mistakenly believed was a scammer. Yeah.
Okay, Uber is helping investigators look into the account that sent driver there. So Uber is taking initiative.
They have to.
Yeah.
They have to.
Oh, yep. Additional charges filed against man for killing. Okay, so what were the additional charges? 2 felony murder accounts.
Ooh. Yeah, he might be done.
It's probably those second and third shots. You might have said something with the second and third shot.
Well, that's the point.
Because I didn't kill you the first time.
Right.
So let me try a second time.
And a third time.
I didn't kill you. We don't know the time span either.
It had to be short.
I could have shot you right then and you still didn't die. So I'm going to shoot you again to make sure you stop crying or hollering out. Crazy. Oh, yeah, he guilty. I just read the charges.
What?
2 felony murder counts accused Brock of causing Hall's death as a result of the committing or trying to commit another underlying felony, assault and kidnapping.
What?
Those are the charges.
Assault. Why the kidnapping?
He didn't let her go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I have a gun pointed to you. You scream out help. I want to go away, and I stop you from leaving. If I grab your arm and I got a gun to you and we take one step, that's kidnapping. I can get there in 20 life for that. He's going down. Kidnapping, he's going down because he didn't let her go. Yeah, it's over him. It's over. In all, he faces 5 charges. Yeah, his ass is done.
He cooked.
You'll be spending the rest of your life fighting this bucko. Good riddance. Yep, out of here. That's all I gotta say. That kind of, I mean, didn't make anything better. She's not coming back from it, but
yeah, that's
it's kind of refreshing to hear the justice system tag on those
extra charges.
Because like, I didn't even think about that. Like you holding the gun up to somebody, telling them they can't go nowhere. That didn't do nothing. It's kidnapping. Because you don't have no concrete proof that it's her.
Yeah. And it wasn't.
Right. Lock his ass up.
Throw away the key. Throw the key away.
What song is that? You just made it up?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's a good song.
Yeah. You should hear me rap.
I'll pass.
Yeah. Probably the good choice.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to end the video now.
Yeah.
All right.